All right, I told you guys I'd be back with you in just a second. Welcome back to the Nuadan Chronicles. We have in theory, full cast here tonight. We're missing Mitch, but maybe you'll see Mitch again in the future, the gentleman captain. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see where the story takes us. That being said, I'm very excited to have everyone back. I got some costume updates over there, but it's looking a little different. I'm actually loving it here. I am really liking this. This is looking great. Or the captain gentleman, whichever. Yeah. So yes, we do have Jada back. Yes, Caroline will be joining us. We'll go have everyone introduce themselves. I'm loving the costumes here. We're actually, yeah, I love the frames around people. Yeah, all the background stuff. That's Weave the Tale, and they're amazing tech people that get all that done. We have to thank them for doing all that. So there we go. We'll start off. Let's do the thanks. And you guys gave me some well-deserved jeers last time, so here, let's go ahead and just get the thanks and sponsorships out of the way. I'll say them at the end again anyway, but just get them out. This season, we're going to say thank you to Black Void Games, Evil Hat Productions, Christopher Gray, Smunchy Games, Broken Dice, of course, Mighty Norwal, Arukana Media. So there are other lovely programs here on this channel, so stick around. I have a soft spot for several of the games, very fun to watch, so stick around for that. We'll also, again, we'll just personally thank two groups here, Weave the Tale and all of their exciting tech people. I think, you know what, I won't say names just in case they don't want to know, but thank you for the tech person that is putting all this up and who did all the art, or at least the layout. Thank you. And we will thank, again, of course, Broken Dice Games for giving us the opportunity to showcase the Nuadan Chronicles. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and introduce ourselves, take a quick second to talk about one or two other things that we do, and then we'll go ahead. They're going to tell us their favorite part about last episode, either the last episode they were in or what they saw from last episode, and what they're looking forward to with this episode. That being said, I'm not sure if we've told R/John the exciting revelation we've learned about their character when they weren't here, but it's going to come up. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hi, everyone. I'm the Vampire Interpreter. You can find me on Instagram as the Vampire Interpreter. If you're looking for other stuff that I do, I would say I have several shows on TTRP Theater. Come check us out there. In addition, I run another stream on Zweihander RPG. You can come check me out, and you will see some of our cast members there, as well as some of our other friends. So let's go over to, okay, guess which way? There we go. That's actually who I wanted to point. We're going to go over to Raquel because she's got the flashing lights today. Raquel, introduce yourself. Tell me no more than two things that you're doing, favorite part about last episode, and what you're looking forward to this episode.
Okay, so hi guys, I'm Raquel. I'm a professional LARPer and model. Two things I have going on. On April 6th, I'll be doing a really fun interview with Callum Sion, one of the largest LARP weapon creators that exists ever, and also Witcher School, the guys in Poland. So that's pretty neat, and just general nerdy stuff. Oh, and my favorite part of the last episode I was in, I really like my character's big brain, yet small brain mechanic energy. So I'm hoping to bring more of that.
And what are you looking forward to this episode, Raquel?
I don't know. Seeing how the story unfolds.
I think you just said
in a second,
yeah.
so.
That being said, I have an entire scene called Raquel with the Data. That's my fancy name for it.
Oh no! That's bad.
So
I
yeah.
don't want Kelly to have
So
data.
there you go. We got a good.
Oh no.
We got something up there for you. All right. So that I should have been fancy and said tally, but I was on the plane and couldn't spell check, so I didn't want to mess anything up too bad. Let's drop down to Einar. Einar, why don't you introduce yourself? Up to 2 things you want to plug. Favorite part about last episode you were in, or the last episode you watched, and what you're looking forward to this episode.
Hello, everybody. I am Jonathan. I'm the player of Einar Jothan. I am also the community manager for Jackalope Live Action Studios. We do The Night in Question, and we'll be doing the Elysium Chronicles coming up soon. I'm also one of the staff for a TikTok LARP project that's entirely consent-based called Exeter by Night. You can find us under that hashtag. And
Awesome.
my favorite part about the last episode that I was in, I'm going to say, was the fact that Einar and Zathana just sort of fell immediately back into their old fighting styles of being back-to-back and working in sync together. That was a lot of fun.
Awesome. And what are you looking forward to this episode?
I keep being told by people that I am going to have some surprises in this episode, so I am excited and terrified considering who one of the characters this episode is being played by. They have a very, very big habit of pulling surprises out on me that I can't predict, so...
What?
That being said, excellent
That
transition.
halo's held up by
to
devil horns, I
your-
assure you all.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It's a stolen halo, too. It's not even hers, trust me. All right, so
Listen,
Caroline, introduce
okay?
yourself. 2 things you're doing, favorite part about last episode, and what you're looking forward to this episode.
Hi, my name's Caroline. I am found pretty much everywhere as Fiery Sunbird. 2 projects that I'm in. Well, past project, they're both Vampire Interpreter. Can I speak English? Vampire Interpreter projects. One was Sinners and Saints, both season 1 and 2. I played the dastardly Eve Keller. And this current project is on Zweihander RPG. I am playing a very mysterious spy.
Lauren.
Last episode, I was... I liked that my dice blessed me on a perception check, or something. It was an insight to see how badly Zaithana was lying to my face. Saw right through that. What I'm looking forward to this episode is seeing how there's a reveal. I'm excited for that. The twist.
That is true.
The twist.
There's a couple. There's I think a couple reveals this episode. Let's hope they get excited. I like how we're still holding out on telling Einar the revelation. This is building.
Okay,
suspense.
the revelation
over to
we told him
you.
between games.
Oh, we did?
The reveal that
I don't
that
know.
Einar
I
writes his
didn't
name on his
tell him.
underwear. Yeah, we told him that.
Oh, okay. Someone told him. All right, there we go. I was like, I didn't tell him. I was too busy
I think
writing. I
Lex
forgot
told
that.
him, and then I told him.
Oh, dear God.
I
may
really
or may
feel
not
like
have
now I need an episode where there's a clone of Einar, and that's the only way we can tell them apart.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I don't know if we'll be able to fit that into this. Maybe
Save that
maybe
for season 2.
Maybe season 2. Exactly.
I have no words
All right,
for
let's
you
jump
people.
over to- That's what happens when you miss an episode, man. That's what happens. What happens?
Oh, then I should be punished.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No, Raquel, we'll come up with something fun for you, I'm sure. We'll jump over to you, Catherine. Introduce yourself. Up to 2 plugs. Favorite part about last episode, and what you're looking forward to this episode.
Hi, I'm Catherine. You can find me at Small Fry on Instagram. I am playing Rayozin, and I think last episode I absolutely loved the doctor. He was just great, and yeah, the doctor punching a waiter was perfect.
Doctor punching a waiter.
God, so good.
One of those wild ideas I had last minute that as I'm doing it, I'm like, oh no, should I do this? So what are you looking forward to this episode since there is no doctor? Because we've established he's dead. Or is he?
I know, I'm so sad. I don't know, maybe you'll come up with a new character that I'll be obsessed with. Oh, and you can also find me on TTRP Theater, where I played in 2 seasons of Sinners and Saints. There we go.
Awesome. And last but certainly not least, Alex, introduce yourself. 2 plugs, favorite part about last episode, and what you're looking forward to this episode.
Hi, I'm Lex. I play Zaithana Ziabresha Nitras Ashra, named expressly so Adam has to pronounce it.
You got it right once.
Unusual punishment.
Once, and we all applauded. You can catch me on levelup_TTV on Saturdays at 3 p.m., where I play the very, very sad, very sensitive Toreador Cassandra. And my other plug is actually brand new. In April, I should be able to announce the release date of my new book that is coming out, which is super exciting.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Last
nice.
game. Yeah, I'm very excited. Last game, my favorite part, without question, was the underwear. And there's a very common name.
Uh-huh.
And I'm also really looking forward to the twist this episode. I'm equally looking forward to Rhea having to learn necromancy so that she can resurrect this doctor character.
Yes. I'll have to look up. I'm not even sure.
Wow.
I feel like that would violate the rules of magic in several countries, if it's even possible. Now I gotta, I'm sitting
Well,
here.
Yes, you better become
I like how
pirate.
Broken Dice is like, wait, what? Wait, exactly.
but hear me
Just
out.
making stuff up. Adding each chapter to their book. Just right there.
Pirate
Sorry, not sorry.
necromancers.
Little sidebar. We don't know what they were doing. They clearly didn't read the book. We swear.
Synthetic crystals. We just
Synthetic. We're just gonna make stuff up. I love it.
just make
We're
stuff
gonna-
up.
Turn him into Frankenstein. He's gonna be Frankenstein. Got it. All right, sounds good. All right, let's see here, Adam.
I have a concern.
Oh, see now I got to just. You know what? I reading a little private chat later. Remind me. Maybe we'll do that at the break. Cool. All right. I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and jump into the 6th episode of the Nuadan Chronicles. I believe I called this Secrets Revealed. So let's go ahead and get to it. I was smart and wrote notes, but I was dumb and moved them out of the way. So, all right, here we go. All right. Okay. Tally, you missed a great deal. While your character was keeping an eye on the Paraguayan, the Marathi Navy quickly, probably maybe several hours later, just leaves quickly. And soon after that, the Navy of Uldris arrives. You are arrested, but released a couple hours later after they fish your friends out of the water. Rhea has a gunshot wound, and everyone else is just on the near. In addition, the gunshot wound, in addition to all 3 of them have nearly drowned. You are taken back to the capital city of the Dragon's Gate, which is the kind of colloquial term for it. Sorry, rolling through stuff here. So, this will begin a few days. I shouldn't say, probably more a few weeks later, all of you are starting to feel better, i.e. not dead, so that's good. The gentleman captain and his ship have been impounded by the Uldrisi Navy. What we have at this point in time, Rhea has been released along with Tally. You two still have the data archive that you had recovered from the Tomb of the Watcher or the Thresharid data device that you took out of the Watcher. You two are hoping to soon have tons of fun with that. Hold on here, reading here. But we will actually, excuse me, I'm going to even retcon what I just said. As I'm reading this better, I like it better. The rest of you, the three of you, Zythania, Rhea, and Anar, you guys are soon to be released from the hospital. And that leaves the only people that are quote-unquote healthy are Tali and Jada. And Jada, you are only recently, where we last saw you was 5 years ago when you nearly got blown up with the Vice Guildmaster.
It's true.
Yes, as we can see, hopefully from your lovely makeup, that that such an experience has left you scarred. All right. So we are going to the three of you are in, I don't want to say an office in what passes for, I shouldn't say what is a hospital here in the capital city. All of you, Rhea, you have a little bit of a limp, but you're doing just fine. The rest of you two, everyone's feeling well, you're ready to go. But before you were able to leave, several officers of the military usher you all into a room. And they all seem to have very stern looks. So there are two uniformed guards standing at the door, just staring straight ahead at attention, leaving the three of you, probably the first time you're speaking to each other in a couple of weeks. What do you do?
What's going on?
You're not there yet, Tali. You're somewhere else.
Oh no! Oops.
That being said, hold on, actually.
So excited.
You know what? Tali? I like it. Never mind. I like it. So here's what you're gonna do. You went to come see your friends being released from the hospital. When you arrive and you ask for them, two men in a black uniform will hear that, and they will usher you into the room afterwards. You recognize them as men from the military. So there you go. As they usher you in, you exclaim, "What's going on?" And the four of you are together. I like it.
What happened? I was arrested! I mean, that's actually not that surprising considering my track record, but still!
I wouldn't really say that it was arrested so much as detained. There's a significant difference.
Listen, they took my mugshot, so either way, it's bad. Now I have a criminal record. They took my fingerprints. Do you know how many things I touch? I touch a lot of things.
I'm
Yes,
fairly
now
sure
you have a
that
criminal
already...
record.
Exactly.
I mean, are you guys okay? Why hospital?
I got shot in the leg by our favorite
Oh.
gentleman captain.
That whole near drowning thing.
I told you not to trust him. If it's not an island, it's a gunshot.
You know, I built his ship, so I know how to blow it up. Probably remotely.
In his defense, I was stuck. So instead of trying to just pull me out, he only
That's
He had
not a
faults.
defense. That makes it worse. You are aware that makes it worse.
I was
Yes, I think
stuck.
he was trying to
and-
kill you so he could leave you guilt-free, is what I think.
He would
Jeez.
never do that.
Oh,
We're best
well-
friends. We drank a lot. together.
All right, well, listen. I've drank with a lot of best friends, and it turns out they weren't friends, actually. They're actually people trying to kill me. So, you know, it happens! I stole these off a dead guy!
Probably not the
Fair.
best thing to say in here.
Oh, we can go.
Yes, as the two guards look straight ahead at attention, but they're definitely...
Tally knows what she said, and she's just like, hold on, I can fix it. I stole them off a dead guy. Look! They're great!
It is pretty cool.
Okay,
Anyway,
Don't
So-
admit to
so-
stealing things.
don't admit to any... Why am I
Just
getting...
leave
General,
them
don't
open.
admit to
I
crime
just
when you
lengthily
commit it.
borrowed them. I'm sorry. I lengthfully and permanently borrowed them for all time.
She
can't
That
found
doesn't
it
sound
on
like a
the
crime
ground.
to me.
She found it on the ground. There
You can't
was
take
just
back what you've
something
literally already
between
said
it
out
and the
loud.
ground.
Listen,
You can't...
the man's already got me, okay? They already have my fingerprints. It's too late for me. I'm an engineer. I touch a lot of things, all right? My handprints are my babies. My hands are my babies. So, I mean...
The door
I'm fine.
opens. In walk two individuals. One is a clearly very decorated man of the military, as well as Warden Moo, who we will all recognize from last episode. That being said, given our flashback of 5 years, well, I shouldn't say all, most of you will recognize Batali, walks with a little bit of a limp and has a few scars from their encounter with the Green Dragon and the Broker's sabotage. But they enter inside.
Interesting.
The military man will grab a chair and hold it out for Warden Moo.
Ah, thank you. She takes a seat.
Yes, ma'am. You will sit down as well.
Guys, are we
Well.
in trouble?
Yes.
Probably.
But I didn't do anything.
For lack of a better word, Miss Talaria,
I mean, what do you mean? I'm not wearing goggles. They're sunglasses.
your record tells me that you speak more often than you should. Consider this free legal counsel. Careful what you say in our presence. You
Don't
are.
worry.
You are The official charges do not matter. I don't believe they will stick. But as at this point in time, you were under suspicion of espionage and aiding and abetting the enemy of the Yildrasi people. Here's the
I'm
facts
sure
as
you
we
were
know them.
aware.
Please. Yes, Warden.
I'm sure you
Moo.
were aware of the Navy ships that conveniently were not reported at the time of the incident.
Warden Moo gets ahead of us. You were found in a small little gulf just off the daggers. Very difficult area to get to. Where only a few days ago, you, Warden, had radioed a watchtower. Upon discovery, from what we understand, of this small Mirathi fleet, you did not report. Instead, I believe what we were able to pick up from your, and in your defense, mutterings while you were half dead in regards to the tomb of a watcher and Talos Obsidia. I do not know. So we're here to put the record to rest. What the hell happened?
You are correct that upon our arrival we encountered the Marathi fleet in question. The reason why I did not send back word immediately is that at that close of a range, I was genuinely concerned about revealing our presence and those communiques being intercepted. We were given a very limited time to enact our operation in.
Your ship doesn't have secure channels?
No, it barely stays afloat. No, it did not have secure channels.
Hey.
Not your fault.
No, absolutely not your fault.
I know.
I don't know whose fault that is.
The only secured channels that vessel had were, at this point, several years out of date. It was too great a risk for me to attempt broadcast.
Seems to line
You are
up with
aware
facts.
that we are not on the friendliest of terms with them. Correct? Or
No, I was born
is that all
yesterday.
in your mind? I don't know, Einar.
No,
There are
I was
a lot of
born
things
yesterday,
that
Warden Moo.
I thought you knew.
I am well aware of our relations, or lack thereof, with them. Hence, why I didn't risk the communique.
Warden Moo, the Army and the Navy tend to not mix too well with the Wardens. I'm going to be frank here in front of all these individuals. I don't know what the problem is. The Warden has stated the facts. They seem to line up. Perhaps you can enlighten me why the Supervisory Council is making such a big deal of this? What has the Warden done, Einar Jothan done to... I want someone to give me an answer here. I feel like I'm wasting my time. The Marathi fleet and the army encroach closer and closer and gain further a foothold in our territory, and I'm here wasting my time with bullshit suggestions of treason from someone who is operating the best he could given this information.
Yes, that is what he says.
That's what happened.
This is what we all say.
The issue was that the whereabouts of the fleet were not reported and were later discovered that we had not been aware of that position. Leadership is upset because this would have been advantageous information to have been aware of before their departure.
And
knowing where they were helped us know where they were going to be. While this is no real crime, it's something I at least wanted to clear up. You're not here because I want you to be here. You're here because other people want you to be here.
I'm well aware of that at this point.
Warden Moo. I see no reason to waste my time any further with this. Unless the Supervisory Council wants to expel the Warden, arrest him, or whatever. I'm wasting my time.
No, we're done for
I have
now.
a war to win. Good. I believe former professor, you all seem to be in a great deal of trouble with a lot of people. Rhea, you brought back some sort of artifact. It has been in our custody. I am releasing it to you here. He will reach back, and one of the soldiers will give it to him. I am told the Museum of Exodus will want to take a look at it. But as of this point in time, you're still registered. It is your property until turned over. With your permission or your approval, Warden Moo, I move to formally drop all these charges and let them be free to go.
We'll drop the charges.
Excellent. Good.
Thank you.
So he will stand up quickly and probably with very little words he will say, Wardens.
Wardens?
And he kind of nods to everyone else. Excuse me. So him and the soldiers leave, leaving the 5 of you alone.
What just happened?
So no.
You didn't get any charges. All charges.
I think we just avoided the death penalty.
Something like that.
Yay!
I mean, I'm really sweating,
Alright.
and I don't know why.
So are we free to go, or is there anything else?
I mean, not really. I'm just glad you guys are okay. I mean, it's been a minute. I had so many non-adventures without you guys.
And we get to play with stuff. Got a present.
What kind of stuff?
I'm just gonna pass over the data deck.
The data, yeah. There's really no fancy term for it right now. So what she hands over to you, Tally, oh god, I gotta look at your check here. I feel like you will partially know what this is.
Yes.
I love data.
This yeah.
Hint it to
So
me.
you have Tech 6, so never mind. You look at this. Wow. Like, this is like finding Moses' DVD collection. There you go. Yeah. I love it. There you go. That's the prop now. That is it. That is officially
Yep.
the prop. It glows.
Me?
There you go. That is what it looks like. I love it. That's officially the prop. So, yes. So you press a button. It glows a little bit.
Whoa.
But you're gonna need to get it back to a lab or something. You're gonna
Back
have
to
to
the
use
projector.
some tools on it to really crack it open.
Am
as
I
it were.
sure I don't want to just try and fuck with it?
So you can. I would just say for you to fuck with it better, you would need your tools. Yeah.
All
So
right,
right now,
I
you
gotta
know,
get
to
my
continue
tools. I
our,
gotta be a good engineer.
you're just-
Fine.
yeah, you're just teasing it right now. You need to go get your tools here if you really want to get it to do its thing.
Okay, well, I want to go do that. I guess I'll be like, all right, guys, well, it was nice seeing you. I have to go discover the data.
Yep.
All right. So it sounds like
we're
Tally's
gonna
gonna go discover the data.
I'll go with her. Peace.
Please make sure she
Wardens
doesn't
and Zai. She's out the door.
Doctor.
That is not my name.
I'm already gone.
That's why she sprinted out the door.
The next
No.
person to call me Zai Zai gets abandoned on an island.
So those two will leave the 3 of you alone in the room. I guess are the 3 of you gonna say anything, or should I move on?
So we are free to go, yes?
Yes. Einar,
Yes? Okay.
it's good to
Yes.
see that you're. It's good to see that you're alive.
So
and
Lythana leaves.
well, I wish it was under better circumstances.
Likewise. I'm glad to see that you're up and moving about.
Well,
I'd say that hopefully we'll work together again at some point, but I doubt that you're interested in that.
Maybe we will. It was all, there's a lot I don't know about the rest of the case after you took over from me, but maybe. The day before the, how do I say this? Did you do what you were setting out to do when you got close to Zythana?
What do you mean by that?
Well, I know you, in the beginning, started out getting close to her because it was going to be advantageous for the case. But when you start leaving clothes at her place, this made me wonder, did you do what you set out to do?
I did my job, if that's what you're asking me. Did I get involved
Wasn't exactly
a bit
what I was
more?
asking.
Did I get involved a bit more deeply than I intended to? Yes. Much more deeply than I intended to.
Ooh, I feel like I'm seeing something I shouldn't. I feel like I'm being really naughty and voyeuristic. Oh no.
It's the fun of these kind of scenes.
I just... You were a good warden.
Still am.
I'd like to see that again.
Fully reinstated.
Well, I can't keep you here, and, Zythana seemed to, I didn't make the best impression when we met. But, I remember her, she definitely remembers me. So, I'll be seeing you around.
That you will, I suppose. Maybe we'll catch up over a drink at some point.
I'll hold you to it.
And he will rise and move to go.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and transition here. I like how I have an outline and you all just mess it up, but it's okay.
You're welcome.
Somewhat. Here we are.
This is what I do. I take Adam's
Gotcha.
plans and I put them in a blender.
Right. There we go. So, all right. So we return back to Raya's workshop that she hasn't been to in about a month or two with Tally, and you have the device. What
I
do
have the
you guys
device!
do?
I have
What do
the
you ladies do?
device!
Individual.
I love it! Look at my tiny tools!
Gotcha. So, real quick, before you get... No, never mind. Don't listen to me. At least, don't listen to what I just said, but let's keep listening from here to me from here on out. All right. So, we're going to have you make... Tali, you're going to make a tech check, obviously, because, you know, this is what you do. Let me check your...
This is, in fact, what I do.
Yeah.
And what should I be rolling? And do I get any modifiers on that?
Make sure... Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Modifiers right now.
Time to do science!
There we go.
Or
Indeed.
science.
I see you as the young curly-haired version of Bill Nye, just with more energy.
I love that!
Science!
Oh, big brain energy!
There we go. I love it. All right, so with your kit and various other things, you're going to get a bonus success rating.
Ooh, okay.
So you're doing a tech check at 7. So you're starting with 7 rating. That being said, you are not specialized in this really old technology, so I'm going to take away 3. So it's putting you at 4.
Okay.
So what you need to
4.
roll is a D100, and you want to get lower than a 40. For every 10 we get lower than a 40, we increase your success rating. For every 10 you get above that, we reduce it.
Okay. Oh, so I have to roll below 40.
Yes.
Right.
If you get above it, you
Okay.
you have a lot of flex room.
There's a lot of flex room. Okay. I'm not even joking. I got a 10 and a 2. I'm using a digital dice roller.
There you go. Yeah, that's fine. That's a 12. That's pretty. That's a 2 additional, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm at 16 total.
Yeah, 2. Cool. Yeah.
Wait,
So 4.
am I
Then
doing
with the
math
2
right?
more, 6.
Yeah.
No. You get 6 success rating, which is more than enough to succeed here. All right. So this takes you a hot second. Like you can't just. There's no on button. It's like having you have a CD or USB drive in your hand. You can't just press a button and make it work. You're like, wait a minute. So you start digging through Rhea's. Here's what's gonna happen. You start digging through. We're gonna extend this, so you don't succeed this second. You're like, oh, okay. I need X, Y, and Z from my lab, from my workshop. That's not here. I'll be right back. So you kind of disappear for a hot second, leaving Rhea alone. We're gonna keep your 6 success rating. We're just gonna not apply it just yet. So you head off.
Okay.
And let me check my notes here to see what dastardly things I plan to do. Gotcha. It seems like I'm checking scenes here to see who gets the dastardly things, and it seems like it's going to be you, Tally.
Yeah!
So, you return to your workshop, and you're grabbing different ridiculous tools. Getting ready for these things. Yeah, this thing and that thing.
Science goggles on.
Though. Yeah, your science goggles. I like the other goggles that glow. That's the big one.
They're both science goggles. They're both valid as science
both
goggles.
science
Whether or not they
goggles.
actually protect me is up for debate, but I still consider them science goggles.
Hey, you should
love
always
it.
protect your
You're gonna make
always protect your eyes, kids.
Always protect
There
your
you
eyes,
go.
kids.
Exactly. Always protect your eyes, kid. Someone, we need that GIF. That's what we need. We need Raquel. Always protect your eyes. And then
Yeah,
science.
otherwise
Those are
you
the two
won't be
we
able to
need out of
see
it.
why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Did I just date myself with that
Oh
reference?
my god, that was such
No,
a
you didn't. No,
specific
you
and
didn't.
outdated reference there, Caroline. Like, oh, you referenced a very old
totally did
cereal
not.
commercial. What?
I did. It was, oh,
Alright, this is going to be hard for you, Tali. You're making a
boy.
perception check. You get to roll
Oh,
25
that's
or
bad.
lower, and you only have 2 degrees of success starting out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm rolling. Am I rolling a D100?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hey, party. No modifier to that. All right, and my total is 63.
63, so that is 3 additional. So you're going to have a -1 success rating. So you are going
Yeah!
to be completely
Wait, strobe
unaware.
on.
Gotcha. I did not prepare for you to fail
I'm doing
this check.
science. I'm
All right, let's make it
thinking.
up.
You think I look when I do science? No.
No, so you
improv train.
Hmm.
Doot doot.
yeah, exactly. Like, oh crap, did not expect you to fail that. All right. So
I know. I've been pretty lucky on my
which-
rolls so far.
Yeah, no, I just mean in general. I'm like, oh, I could have made that note a little better. So you are able to collect your things, and you start heading back to Rhea's place, and you will start to get the feeling that you're being followed. And as you look behind you, you are going to see two rather large individuals. One of them is a rather bulky-looking, female-presenting lady. She looks very tattooed. Looks like she could, crack your head just in her bicep. And then you have a very portly gentleman. He is a man of gravity, as in he is large enough to develop gravitational pull. So he's following behind the large female-presenting lady, and they seem to be eyeing you with some dark intent. And so there you are with your box of stuff, walking down the streets, looking back. So what do you do?
You guys want to hang out?
Oh my god.
Oh, so you just talk to them. Okay.
Yeah! Usually people only follow me this hanging out. You want a drink?
Gotcha.
I'll buy.
So the large female's like kind of looks to the trailing behind large friend. He's like,
Frill, it's on
actually,
me.
You know
I
what?
need it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You're gonna give me, Tally. You're gonna give me a charisma check. I'm gonna give you a bonus success rating because I did not see that coming. So you're starting at 3. However, you're a little bit worse at this. Roll me a 23 or lower.
All right. Let's go for it.
Miss Apollo.
I got an 18.
That's the same description as the evil uncle from Sinners and Saints. Yeah. What'd you get?
I got an 18.
There we go. All right. So, you kind of like, do you want to hang out? They're like, and you were like, I'm buying. So the big guy, yeah, let's do it. And so you develop, so the scene's going to kind of veer off as you end up in this tavern, carousing with these two large individuals. Yeah, so we're going to cut over to you, Rhea, a few hours later as Tally's not shown up. And it's starting to get dark outside.
Oh, no.
And now I'm going to need you to make a perception check. You are muted.
Yeah, I super failed that.
Okay.
Oh no!
Gosh, man,
I didn't notice that. What kind of friend are you?
Yeah, everybody's all right. So the game's derailed as it turns into a drunken time on Dragon Spit because nobody can pass their checks this game.
I ruined everything.
It's fine. I
That's
just
okay.
don't notice any large individuals. I will walk outside and look for the strobe lights. I'm sure if I just wander the city. Exactly like that.
Some nondescript song that sounds slightly like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of improvising, since you have failed, what did you roll? Just because I gotta realize how
94.
How bad this is here.
Oh
It is a -3. I'm at a -3.
All right, so well, you
Get an F in
are
the chat.
so as you're looking out the window, like wondering where Tally can be, at the last moment you hear something. You turn around and the data device is gone. And then you hear the back door slam shut as someone has made off with the data device. What do you do?
Oh,
Um,
oh no! The true tragedy.
curse
Holy cow!
a lot. and tighten my bandages and limp run after them.
Gotcha. I love limp run after
Devastated.
them. Great.
Limp
Troy.
All right.
You know what? Can we make this fun? It is gonna be. I'm sure there's a trolley somewhere. I'm gonna use the trolley as one of those, like scooters. So I put one leg on the scooter.
Scooter after him.
Yep. You know what I'm talking about, right? When you hurt your foot.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love a good old-fashioned foot chase or scooter chase with the person who has
That's iconic.
Oh my gosh, is this gonna end up being one of those San Fran cases where it's way down on
High-speed scooter
I love it. That
chases
sounds
through the street.
Literally
Think
going to
Seattle.
do that.
Lost
Get ready.
All right. So you.
Yep.
Ready,
All right.
girl.
So I like it. All right. So you hobble forth. You have a dolly kind of thing in your little bit of workshop because you have all these artifacts. You got to move heavy ones. So you push the door open, hop on this thing, and you start scootering yourself down as you see this individual, no doubt in dark clothing, sneaking off into the night and into the crowd. I love it. Give me an agility check. I'm going to give you what on here? You're not in a dungeon. Detailed insight. We're not that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to give you a bonus success rating because I like this. I like this idea. Actually, no, I'm not going to penalize you because you decided to deal with your injury by this nice little piece of improvisation. I love it. Go ahead.
Succeed by 1.
All right, so you push yourself on this dolly and scooter as you're heading down, and I like the San Francisco idea. Of course, there's a hill, so you start picking up speed, going down the busy. Dusk is falling upon the city, and everyone's jumping out of your way as you're like, move, as you're chasing this guy.
It's the face of, this was a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly. So as you're like, as you start to pick up speed down the hill.
There's two movers holding a giant pane of glass that just lifted up at the last second.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I love it. I love it. All right, so
narrowly avoiding fruit carts.
I love it.
There's a wagon of cabbage,
Somehow-
and I just shoot off the ramp of the cabbage wagon.
Somehow I just know this is going to become my problem.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything is Amar's problem.
No idea.
My cabbages!
You have no idea.
All right. So as this action begins, let's jump to you, Jada. And let me check my notes here real quick. As in my notes that are not particularly valid anymore, but let's at least hit the notes I wanted to hit. How about that here?
They're kind of.
Yeah, so.
I didn't entirely throw your plans into the trash.
Oh, it's not
I
just
put them
you,
in the
it's people
recycling
failing
bin.
their checks.
Sure, I did that
and
first.
all that other stuff. I love it. All right, so Jada, you
love my
return
car
to
chase.
the warden's. You return to the warden's office, and at the time, you get called before one of the supervisory council members. And I'm going to make up a name on the spot, because, I'm fancy like that.
Make sure you write it down.
Yep.
Excuse my shade.
I'm doing it right now.
So shady.
All right.
Honestly,
That's
I
why
didn't
brought
realize
you
how much
guys
of a
on
being
board.
of pure chaos I am.
You
That's
really are
why
like
you're here. You match with everybody else.
I'm chaotic good.
Dionysus stands in awe of this embodiment. This
vibrates.
This galactic core of chaos.
All right, there we go. All right,
They should
so
have
get
warned you,
called
actually.
You get called before a Sundarian who is a supervisory warden. His name is Delam Vath.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He sounds important.
Yeah. Warden Moo.
Sir.
I am told that the general dismissed the case.
He did. They...
Damn it.
If I could have made it stick, you know I could. I would have. It's Einar.
All right, it's the last time we're gonna push this.
Listen, Jothan said that they didn't want to risk discovery by sending word of the fleet. That I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. But what am I gonna do? Torture him?
No. Warden Moo. The Warden Einar Jothan and the Supervisory Council, specifically myself, we have history. You remember the case that resulted in your injury.
Intimately.
It's disappointing that that case never had any results. No doubt when you were in the hospital, you heard that the case was dropped.
Oof.
I did hear that. I have my suspicions why. But
the warden had all the evidence he needed. He could have made it public.
I know, because I had all the evidence I needed. This close
he
to
was the
closing it.
investigator
This
attached
close.
to the case. The rules are the rules. We don't have many. The ones we have to follow.
I know.
He refused to testify. I'm hoping your friendship will convince him to maybe change his tune.
Statute of limitations
I would like for you
hasn't
to...
expired quite yet.
It's close. And it would
I'm aware.
be very beneficial for Yuldris, the war effort, if you can convince Warden Jothan to play ball. If he can't, then I'm tired of dealing with his bullshit. Tell the warden that the statute of limitations is up in 3 days. He has 3 days to testify his evidence against the singers of the Cataclysm and the Vice Guildmaster. If he refuses to do so, he will face censure from this office, an expulsion, and perhaps arrest. When you do that, you don't have to force him. Perhaps maybe a friendly face, rather than me, again, will convince him.
Sir, I believe one of us owes the other a drink. Perhaps in an unofficial capacity, he might be a bit more open to the idea. I have my suspicions as to why it didn't happen the way it should have. Because by all rights, he was handed an open and shut case by the time I was done with it. So maybe a friendly drink will change his tune.
I hope so. And then we'll cut to Zaithana. Did I say it right? Did I say it right?
You did! You got it!
You got it!
Look
Round
at you
of
go! I'm
applause
so
for the
proud of
game
you.
master.
watch
There we
him get it
go.
wrong.
There we go. I'll mess it up. I'm gonna jump in character and then
Immediately.
get up. But
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I like
That's
the
exactly
idea
how
that
this is gonna
everyone
go here.
in game mispronounces her name.
I got it right.
There you go. Yeah.
You did. It was special.
I did. Yeah.
I should have
It's just
picked,
like it
since you're the
sounds.
Sundarian, I should have picked a harder name for that guy, and that should just be the shtick. Is no one can say Sundarian names to save them lives. That'll be the new thing here. New count. There we go.
I
a
mean,
new counter
notice
for
how
this
I
game.
never
How
said
many
his
times
name once in
Adam
that
pronounced
scene.
it right? Did you guys read Miss Apollo's comment? New counter for the game. How many times does Adam pronounce it right? There we go. And then if I say it enough times, you get like some sort of benefit.
Yeah.
There we go.
It starts at 2. It starts
That
at
has to
2.
be
This
the
is
new
what
counter
games
because
stick
we
to
don't
these
have
guys.
deity-sanctioned murder anymore.
Yeah. Yep. That is true. We don't have
deity-sanctioned
deity-sanctioned
murder
Oh my
anymore,
goodness,
so...
thank you for all the cheers, guys!
Yay!
Oh, thank
All the
you.
cheers for getting the name right.
Yes. There we go. Yay! Is that what that is?
The audience
I'm still
cheers
hearing
before
you on
Adam gets
Twitch,
the name
so I'm
right.
just-
Yes.
There we go. All right, cool. There we go. I got tipped. Now I do I take something off? What do I do now? What? Okay. Gotcha.
It's not that kind
All
of
right.
stream, Adam. Not that
No,
kind
we
of
not
told
that
you.
kind of
No
stream.
sexy,
Gotcha.
no demons, only little chipmunk creatures.
Only that is true. That
There's
is
no
true.
demons
Much more
here.
childish
Very
than
Why
that.
am I
rabbit
here then,
snake
like that?
thing.
For the little chipmunk creature, trust me.
Yeah. To a reason, it's
That
adorable.
is true. All right. Okay. Typing on the TV isn't worth it. But all right. Well, thank you, Kevin. 96 typing on the TV isn't worth it, but I just know I'm here watching and supporting. Thank you. All right. So that being said, let's jump to the scene. You find yourself, since everyone's getting called before their bosses, in the Vice Guildmaster's office.
Fuck. All right.
Mm-hmm. Please sit.
All right.
Ah. I'm sorry.
Does it make
the-
me a bad
the
person that I
war-
laugh at anguish?
It's the wrong stream for that. I'm sorry. I may seem a little rough. The Marathi have invaded the southern peninsula.
I see.
One of my dear friends is probably dead.
You
And
have
the
my
Marathi and their
condolences.
Inquisition don't. Thank you. That actually means something, Nathania, coming from you. I know we haven't always been. We've had a tense relationship. We got along well at the beginning, but your relationship with Einar Jothan soured things a bit. Some of the wardens don't like me. And their dislike of me has become problems over the years. And they've renewed their interest since Einar has become more active.
Do
I'm
you think Einar
curious.
is leading the charge against you?
I do not know.
Hope?
But I'm going to... It is not my place, or perhaps it is my place to ask you this, but regardless of what the doctrine says, I don't always agree with doctrine. So I'm going to ask you, as just a person, what was your relationship with Einar? I have a feeling it was a little bit more than just an acquaintance.
I'm not sure what relevance that has now. It was a very long time ago.
If that is your answer, I will accept it.
My relationship with Warden Einar was one of a personal nature, and for you to even ask probably means you already know the answer, no?
You're a smart one. That's why I always liked you. I have a feeling your friend is in trouble. I think
Usually.
the wardens intend... Yeah, there's a difference between what has happened before and now. If my sources in the government are true, if he does not do the supervisory council's bidding in the next 3 days, he is in for a world of trouble. I don't know what it is, but I know it's related to me, you, and you. For our own benefit, I think it's high time we found out. Do you not agree?
I agree. This has been going on for far too long. 5 years? Too long.
Good. I'm glad we can agree on something. And with that, we'll go ahead and take our quick break here for everyone. We'll go ahead and we will pick up with our street chase. Tali, who has now befriended a group of ruffians by drinking.
Oh boy.
That being said, so here's a fun little thing. I'm not sure if we did this on purpose. I like the idea of that Jada Moo is going to be like, oh, I'm going to talk with the warden over drinks at a random bar where we might have somebody else. I think it is
What? I've never seen her movie. I don't even know
possibly have seen something like this.
I don't even know them.
And then they're
I
on
wouldn't
the bar. They
possibly
just hear
have-
me
have-
screaming going past.
I don't know her. She doesn't go here.
That'll be fine.
Weird. It sounded like an archaeologist.
All right. Okay, so with that, everybody, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll come back and finish up episode 6. And then we will move on and see what happens. So I will see all of you guys in 10 minutes. All right, I got my popcorn for this exciting theatrical comedy moment.
Oh
boy.
no.
I hope everyone's...
Not the popcorn.
Hey, we're playing the Nuadan Chronicles, not Cult, so me getting out the popcorn is totally different.
It doesn't mean
different
anything
thing.
different, Adam.
Just less razor blades. That's what it means. Less razor blades.
Yeah, definitely less.
Not to
rain.
my
We can
heart.
only hope.
All right.
Poor
Real quick,
Anar.
while I got a quick second, there's two little things. Apparently, Tali was given an advantage from the chat. So, okay, I'm going to
Oh my God!
get
Thank
that
you,
in there.
chat. Wow,
Yeah.
chat really coming in here, saving my life.
Chat coming in clutch.
There we go.
Really
I will-
preventing me from completely destroying my life.
Great. You want to know what we
Gotcha.
can do now? We can befriend them even more.
I
Hey,
can't
can you
wait.
Can you tell me why you were following me? Like, that's super weird and stuff, because we're best
I'm
friends
ready
now.
for this.
All right. And one other thing, something I forgot to, since I'm the GM, I can kind of break the rules here. I forgot to promote something that's happening here next week in regards to something that I do. Twice a month, I have my own show on TTRP Theater that does the Vampire Interprets. I talk about different gaming topics, but this week or next week, it's going to be a little different. I have been booted out on my own show, and our good friend, am I going to do this right? Is it this way?
Nope.
No,
other
it's
way.
not right. Aha! My good friend, Ellen Dixon, is taking over my show. I mean, Raquel, I guess, could show up and kick me out of my show, but we should probably have told her before then.
I'll fight you.
Hey, and so the fun topic's going to be women in gaming. So if you want to see something exciting, something I forgot to plug earlier, so let's go ahead and have fun with that. You can, but let's go ahead and finish up our Nuadan Chronicles first, and we'll talk about the rest of that later. Miss Apollo, popcorn still equals character disaster incoming, as evidenced by how many people are coming for Anar. That is true. That is
I
true.
think I'm
That's
the only
popcorn
one
is
that
for-
literally has nothing to do with Anar at this point, beyond like being a part of his crew.
I am completely innocent, as pure as new fallen snow. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. I wasn't saying anything incriminating. You're definitely innocent upon any charges that befall you.
Are we talking about the
Yeah.
same Anar?
Hush
Of
you.
course.
I pretend I do not see it.
He is a sweet bean who just writes his name in his underwear. That's how you know he's a good boy.
First and last. Listen, it's a
That's
boot
gonna
camp
be used
thing,
in evidence
okay?
at his trial.
Boot
Like,
camp
he
thing.
clearly couldn't have
Yeah,
committed
it's
this
a boot
crime.
camp
He writes his
He-
underwear,
It
his
is
name
a
in his
boot camp
underwear.
thing.
He clearly couldn't have committed this crime. This says Monday. It was not Monday.
Look, you guys,
Oh,
my mom was really strict, okay?
You were set up because it's the wrong day of underwear. Oh my god.
I mean, look, my mom was really
This is
strict.
great.
I just want to piss her
Yeah,
off, okay?
Planted them.
Ugh.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Green Dragon clearly stole my underpants.
I am
Green Dragon,
persistent.
or was it
Exactly.
the Green Viper?
The Green Viper.
Same.
Who's the
Green
Green
Viper.
Dragon?
Whatever.
That's his other
I'm the
enemy.
Green
Green
Dragon Viper, I don't
Serpentine
know.
thing.
Yeah, whenever I make names up, sometimes I don't write them down.
The Green Worm.
The Green
Now,
Serpentine
I
creature.
All right,
make
let's
a
go back
quick
to it.
reference. Rhea, I think the thing I think of when you're scooting down these giant hills at full speed on a scooter, I think of that whole Running in the 90s song where it's just like, it's like a bunch of techno. That is what's playing in my head right now every time our game master talks about you being on that scooter.
Oh, don't worry. That's going to come up.
And there's like rainbow lights everywhere, but nobody knows where they're coming from, but there's rainbow lights.
If anyone, if anyone happens to have any Vangelis music like ready on cue, just start playing it now. Something will fit. Whether it's
Exactly.
Chariots of
One
Fire
other
or whatever.
Man,
One
I
other
haven't wanted a
tangent before we
Capri
get
Sun
started.
more than now.
As I'm starting to notice themes of characters here, Tally, you tend to have, especially next episode, if we go with what I'm initially thinking, you are going to have a lot of interesting. You develop interesting friends and or enemies in the moment. So next, a little preview for next episode.
Have you met
So
her?
we'll see what happens.
Rainbow goggles!
All right, so.
Oh, no.
How do I want to start this off? Because like all good adventures, this is going to start in a bar. Because it seems like that's where most of the people are going. All right. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. Einar, you're at your favorite bar, which I have its name listed somewhere. I think it's something Faye. Let me look it up. I was so good with this one. I actually, I think, wrote it down.
The Naughty Fae?
Hold on.
No.
The Foul Fae. Close. Close.
Oh, I was so
Your
close!
favorite bar. We're gonna say are you having the Blue Crown, or are you having Dragon Spit? Which we doing here? One's classy and one gets you drunk. Which one are you doing?
You know what? I am going to start off with a classy drink, but we will see what gets ordered as soon as I get confronted about some things tonight.
All right. I was gonna roll, but here's what's gonna happen. So we have Einar there. Everyone is coming to talk to Einar, or Tally is going to bump into the bar audience. Who shows up first? Do we have Zythania?
Tell us,
Do we have
audience,
Jada,
who
or do we
shows
have
up
Tally
first?
and her friend? I'm gonna take 30 seconds here, and whoever votes for the most, that's who's gonna show up first here. 30 seconds. Let me see here.
Go,
If
Tad,
not, I'm
go!
gonna roll here. I like how everybody's cheating here. I like how the Reddit.
Oh my
vets
god,
get some Jada.
already?
I'm not
Wow.
cheating!
Hey,
My
you know what?
hands are
Right
up.
in there.
I'm away from the
Hop right in the
keyboard!
chat. You were waiting for that. Woo!
Oh yeah, man. I was like, I know
as
what
soon as
scene
he
I
said go.
want to
Alright.
see.
2 for Jada, 2 for Tali, 1 for Zythania.
Yeah, I cheated.
I'm not cheating!
Oh, so close, Adam, so close.
Well, this is
There's still no
this is the
Enya
tightest
on that
vote we've
end.
ever had.
Oh, nope, we're tied at 2 for all of them.
Come on, guys!
Because my man
I
T-Dork
see
has my
third, I
back.
see a third for Jada.
Don't lie like you don't!
Thank you, Adelphos 89. Ooh, oh, that's a 4th. I'm not
Brutal.
excited about this scene
My
at all.
ego
Shut
has
up.
been shattered.
Do you need a little
It's
ego
okay,
Alright,
you
boost?
come on.
still made
Just
the
because you're
most.
first
You
just
still
be a little
made the
bit
most
dramatic.
friends.
Ego boost.
All right, guys, I'm going to give you another 15 seconds here.
15
I
seconds.
think we got all the chatty people, but
Well, no,
Come
Leave the Tail
on.
said so.
Oh my.
I mean, they're the boss, but they're not the boss here. The audience is the boss here, so.
Also, full disclosure,
All right.
I do plan on inventing another drink because I can.
All right, we've got, I think Jada's winning for 4.
Yeah.
Is that it? We've got Ollie for 3.
There's a 5th.
5 for Jada.
Hi, guys!
All right. So
Oh my
Jada's first.
God.
All right.
You like me. You really like me.
I mean, I just say dramatically appropriate because Rhea could show up any moment just crashing through the door on her scooter.
True. Just bowling through the door.
So,
I'm here.
so, Jada, you will arrive at the Foul Fae. We're going to say you didn't particularly know this was Einar's haunt. Is Adam echoing?
I just want to
Are
see
we
the nearest
good?
bar.
Can we hear me?
I
Yes.
can hear you.
I hear you.
Am I echoing
I can
everybody?
hear you. It's just got an echo.
No, you're
Not-
fine.
I don't hear
Okay.
echo.
I'm
Sounds
just
like
crazy.
she's-
Ignore me.
That's fine. There you go. It's all. Well, it's the drama getting to you, but okay. So it took you a hot second to kind of ask around town to find out where Einar is hiding, or doesn't hide. It is his haunt. You arrive. This bar in particular itself, it's not Mos Eisley. It's not a wretched hive of scum and villainy. It's like
But-
between. It's a couple steps above that. Like, if the cops get called, they'll show up, just not right away.
Hi, the cops are here. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Aw,
Detective
man,
who?
everybody knows the party's dead when the police arrive.
I can
Exactly.
party.
All right. So, where are you sitting, Einar?
You know, I don't actually really technically have a reason to be skulking at a back table anymore, since I'm all shiny and reinstated. So I will actually be at the bar proper, because why not?
Oh boy! Can
Easy.
I
Is our
say where
small
I
little
am?
friend back?
Yeah,
Is
I
our
was
small
gonna say,
friend
can I
back?
describe what I'm doing and where I am in the bar?
You're not there yet.
Oh no!
What
Okay,
was the
okay,
vote
okay.
for?
I'm about to be
That
doing
means
some
you just get to
wild
walk
shit,
in
so
later with your
you're
friends. All right, Jada, you walk in, you see Einar at the bar. What do you do?
Make it easy. I'll walk up to the bar, take a seat next to him, say, can I get a manticore tail, please?
Manticore tail.
Put it on my tab.
Appreciate it. Next round's on me. If we
Sure,
get that
why not?
far.
If we get that far.
Listen, the night's young, we don't know what's gonna happen.
That's fair.
Could end in a fist fight, who knows?
Probably be a pretty bad look for us now, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Newly reinstated warden getting into a fight with another warden with a limp. That's a pretty bad look.
Another warden. You're not wrong. So,
Who are they going to call to break us apart? Other wardens?
I'd like to see them try. I remember sparring with you last. Was
Mm-hmm. Delightfully challenging.
you got a hell of a
I
right
do
hook.
remember you handing my ass to me on a silver platter more than once.
Well, it's only because you let me get too close.
Never been one for the hand-to-hand.
Well, so short and feisty. Okay, listen. That case with the Vice Guildmaster
Talking about
5
this
years
again?
ago. Yes, listen.
Fuck's sake.
Statute of limitations is up in 3 days. You can still testify.
I'm aware.
Why didn't you, man? When I was done with that case, it was reassigned to you. You had everything you needed to get that done. It was
I'm aware that I had everything that I needed to get that done. I'm aware. But you realize the whole thing is pointless, right? That nothing really was going to happen. So this strange urge for justice that you seem to have right now, it's all for political grandstanding. It's not for any grand bit of security. It's not for any gain.
Listen, we both know that it was the old Guildmaster that was up to it. It was
Yes,
we
I
both
do
know.
that.
But
So why are we going to consign somebody that's not actually done anything wrong to take the fall for it, a dead man? Just because it looks good? That's not why I joined. It's not why you joined either.
no, you're right.
So what's
But
the point?
let's be honest. Why didn't you testify? We both know who our main person of interest was, aside from the Vice Guildmaster. So why didn't you testify? Do you want me to tell you?
Tell me what you think. Go right ahead.
I think you're too afraid to admit that you're still in love with her. I saw the way you guys look at each other.
Shade. Jada, of course I'm still in love with her. Why do you think I destroyed my entire fucking career?
And did you get yourself reinstated as a warden because of that too?
No, they decided to reinstate me when I agreed to go along with this whole jaunt out to the relic site. It wasn't planned. If I testified, it would have been public. If I testified, all of that would have come out. If I testified, she would have likely been called upon too. And inevitably someone would have opened their mouth. But why?
I'd hate to interrupt, but since your character is beginning to pour their soul out, I think it's an excellent time for another character to perhaps arrive. So, we're going to take only 30 seconds. Audience, Zythana or Tally, who's showing up? 30 seconds.
Oh, that's so good. Because
While
one of
that's
them
happening,
is so juicy and.
yeah. Well, one of them's juicy, and the other one's kind of a.
Perfectly hilarious.
That being said, I want to take a hot second. Thank you, Caroline and Jonathan, for rocking that scene on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, what do we got here?
I don't have popcorn, but I do have my
everyone's here for the
goldfish.
drama. They want drama. Oh, I haven't. Oh my god.
I'm not done with the drama yet. I've got one more little
I'm not
tidbit.
done with the drama yet either.
Yeah, that's why I interrupted.
Break me over the coals, Jonathan. Ruin
I like
me.
how Zeophania, the redheaded vixen, not me, don't pick me. Like,
You're getting further away, Adam. But
I'm getting further away, like my voice.
From her
Like
no,
an
from her
episode
pronunciation.
there. I'm ready to go. Fight.
Oh,
Fight.
Zythana.
Let's see where we're at now. 5 seconds here. Let's see what we got. All right. There's probably a little bit more than 30
Don't
seconds.
do me like
That's
this,
okay.
chat.
All right, so we've got
Come on, man.
2, 3.
Listen, you know if you vote for me, it's gonna be pure chaos in about 20 seconds.
There are 5 votes for Zythana so far.
Yeah, it's close though.
Saying.
So Zythana, so what's gonna happen? You are going to walk in. I'm gonna let you choose when to walk in. I feel like that's fun. So we're gonna jump back in here and let you guys continue to role play. I'm gonna count down. I'm gonna count down from 5 to let you guys get your head back, and then I'm gonna leave you to determine when you walk in. Okay? Are we ready? All right. So in. Go.
Why would I want her to find out that all of this started in a lie? Why would I want her to know that? I asked her to marry me, Jada.
It's
I
been
meant
5
it.
years and you still haven't. Listen.
No, it was easier to let her hate me. It was easier to let her just walk away.
Listen, case
better for her.
aside, you need to come clean about this. You can't keep lying to her.
I haven't lied to her.
Oh, I'm
Walked
sorry.
away.
You need to stop keeping the truth from her. A lie of omission is still a lie, Einar.
It's better this way for her.
Bitch. Ooh.
It's better this way for her.
Is it?
she still gets to be one of the singers. She still gets to have the life that she should have had before I came in and fucked it all up. So yeah, I think it's better. I'm the only one that loses something this
Not
way.
that this matters much, but you know what the supervisory board is threatening if you don't
What?
testify?
What are they threatening?
Censure, revoking your... They're gonna take everything away from you again, Einar. And
I've had it all back for
I
a
hate that I
whopping
know
how
they're
many
gonna do
days?
this. Well, yes, the ink hasn't dried quite yet. I hate that they've given this to you and they're threatening to take it away. I hate that I know that they're not joking. And I hate that there's not a good answer, but I know that on a human level,
Yeah.
you need to level with her. As fucked up as it was how I found out, never did give you that underwear back, by the way.
That's when Zaithana shows up.
Perfect.
Ah, damn it!
Wonderful. Good call.
I was wanting you to hear all of that. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
the underwear summoned me.
Oh my.
That's why I haven't summoned you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop there.
Kiss.
I love the
I'll
conflicting
never
emotions
not
running
give
through
you that.
Raquel right now.
I am
Fight,
telling
Kiss, do
the
something.
audience. I'm pretty sure they want to see it too.
Now, I
I'm
saw in
sure
the
that
audience
we're
there's
in
a
a-
question. Do they notice when Zaithana walks in? Because I'll happily stand here and eavesdrop in character.
I mean,
You
I have
know
a
what?
feeling that that the bar faces away from the door, or they're facing away from the door, or facing the bar.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let. You know what? I see no reason to interfere with how you guys want to role play it. So I'm gonna let you guys determine whether or not Zaithana
I don't see her.
is
Nope.
yeah. I'm gonna let you guys
He had it the
Zaithana.
first time.
chew the scenery up.
You had it the first time.
Chew up the scenery. Yeah. Well, you know what?
All right,
I
so
can't do
Zaithana
everybody.
walks in, but I'm not going to interrupt your scene right away.
Yeah.
You feel like your character would notice? Go ahead and notice. Cue it. Have fun. Let's do it.
Oh no, I am very
never did
focused
give you
right
those.
now on my former partner.
Yeah. I never did get you those. Get that underwear back to you. I think I don't remember what happened to them. I think I threw them away.
I mean, that's appreciated, I suppose.
You gotta stop leaving clothes around, man. I mean, I know it was
No,
5 years ago. You've probably learned better now.
Leave one thing behind.
Well, you taught us to write our names on our clothes in boot camp so that people wouldn't steal them.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you
I
gonna
don't know if
do?
I'm going to do it or not. I don't know.
Are you gonna testify?
I don't know. You said I have 3 days. Right?
You do. 3 days is the... 3 days is when the statute of limitation expires. You have until, I think it's midnight. You know they'll have a special hearing for it.
Of course they will. They'll do whatever they can to have me come forward and testify and ruin my life, or they'll ruin my life. So one way or the other, I lose. Cheers to that, I guess.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, you gonna tell her how you feel, how you felt.
She doesn't need to know what I still feel. I don't want to complicate that for her. It's easier on her to hate me. Not that she
that one.
probably hasn't figured it out. Everything goes
Figured
to
out
shit in
what?
that temple. Fuck.
More than Einar? Figured out what? And a pleasure to see you again, Warden Jada.
Zaitana, you're looking well. I'm gonna go to the ladies' room. I'm gonna get up
Figured
and
you were,
walk
Warden.
away.
I mean, oop, oop.
Thanks, Warden!
Anytime, Warden.
Never leave a man behind, except when.
When his ex
I'm not
shows
leaving you
up.
behind.
Never leave a man behind unless he's bleeding out in a ditch, right?
Oh,
I
we
have-
can arrange that.
Have a seat.
So nice to see you're back with your old friends again. It did not take very long.
What did you expect?
I suppose I
work
didn't
immediately.
expect much else.
Care for a drink?
Literally always.
Whatever she wants, I'm buying.
I will have
What do you order?
skin of the asp, but in a fancy glass.
Gotcha. I love how we're making it up. Broken dice. All these drinks. You gotta make them.
There's gonna
All of
be
them.
like a mixology.
Yeah,
Companion.
for all these.
I will,
We're turning broken dice into some alcoholics here if we're not careful.
I will take the same, but in a shot glass, so.
It's okay. Someone
I'm
Oh my
not
God.
pretentious.
someone invent the next sweet roll.
Ooh. I know what drink I'm gonna order.
So what?
So what am
brings you
I
here?
so mad about?
I mean, we were just discussing my terrible behavior 5 years ago.
I
That's all.
wasn't aware that still affected you.
I didn't. How long were you standing there?
I pretend I do not
Long
see it.
enough. Long enough that
I
I
have
am
my
fairly
reasons.
certain I do not have a whole story here.
I had my reasons for doing what I did.
Were they good reasons?
They were what they had to be.
That is a cop out and you know it.
I knew you were going to call me on it.
What happened?
I made a decision that was politically unwise, but it was to protect you. To
I
protect your
don't
order.
need your protection.
You did in this case.
I am perfectly capable of protecting myself and making my own decisions. You don't choose for both of us.
Well, I did choose for both of us in this case.
Yes, I remember. And you chose what? Selfishness? Cowardiceness? Which one did you choose? Warden Einar.
I chose the one that would let you still have a life. You're welcome for that. And I know that you'll hate me until your dying day for it, and I'm also fine with that. And I'm about to make it again. So, welcome for that.
Why? Who gives you these choices? Who gives you this responsibility? You weren't a warden like 4 days ago.
Oh no. And now they made me one
Well,
again. Just long enough to try dangling it over my head to take it away from me if I don't do what they want.
Well, at the risk of sounding crass, fuck them. So that next time this happens, they dangle it in front of you again and tell you, no, you won't be warden unless you do what we say? Hasn't it always been the threat anyway?
Yes, it has been. Which is why I'm not playing that game.
It sounds like you
I'm
are.
not going to...
Einar, you are a lot of things, but you are not a liar. You are not a sneak and a cheat. Not the way you seem to be now. I don't understand. I didn't understand then, and I understand even less now. And I don't like it.
And with that, just as it's getting juicy, and just as
clown
people are
car
starting to
shows
open up,
First into the bar.
Fuck, she's a Disney princess, kill it!
I think she just invented karaoke. Talira just
So,
invented karaoke.
Like a karaoke, I'll tell you what.
I love it. Okay, so with that, Tally, you will arrive, and I love that boisterous manner. Perfect. Just as the two characters are about ready to pour their heart and soul out to each other, it's you and all of your glory. And what happens?
Apparently a sound effect that I have prepared.
Is it?
Like, that's what happens when I give players
Tom
time.
Honk?
They're ready. Queuing up music.
Oh my god.
All right. So, okay.
She's using a red crystal
come
because
on.
it transmits sound.
Exactly.
Oh my god, yes!
Two giant people behind me.
All right. So,
And I need
I
some.
like it.
Somebody once told me.
I do like Broken Dice Games has said, if there's not a dramatic kiss like at the ends of Pirates of the Caribbean 3, we riot. All right.
Yeah, you better kiss.
Better take some notes.
Swear it. If you don't kiss her, I will.
Kiss.
Or maybe I'll kiss him.
Remember,
Who knows?
All right.
remember,
Tally
yellow.
busts in with her two friends.
Yeah.
Like I said, the big female presenting lady that could crush people with her biceps, and then we also have the man of gravity tumbling in behind. So
We should put a
with
pin in
that,
this, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we should.
all right, Jada, what are you doing in the bathroom? Which I'm sure is really you skulking in the corner watching drinking.
Well, I'm definitely not updating anyone about anything. I may or may not be updating people on things. But
Are you just gonna watch from the back?
Well, I think I watch from the back for a bit, and then I'm gonna, like, when I see that the moment has passed, I'm definitely, like, between Zythena and Einar, I'm definitely coming back for the rest of that drink because... Dang it! I need the rest of that drink! Fine! I didn't even have to pay for it.
Apparently all
don't abuse
wardens really
alcohol.
like their liquor.
Listen, last episode, I asked 3 separate times if there was a bar at a party, and there wasn't. You never answered me.
All right, give me 1 second.
I'm an
and
agent
send
of
him a
chaos.
message.
There's so much in the chat about mid-battle weddings and us having to kiss. I love this.
I am here for this.
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
I'm seeing, you know, it is your wedding day, and then someone crashes it, and it's back to back, and like Ziathanya's in her wedding dress, and like just pulls it all the way up, and like brings out this big ass sword that was attached to her thigh. And
I mean, I will remind that the first time we got into combat, we ended up back to back fighting in perfect sync. So
It's
Yeah.
like we're soulmates.
Just tell us about that ship will sail. Gotcha.
God,
Sounds good.
listen.
Real quick, message
My
for the
threat
cast
stands.
here. I sent
Someone's
something.
getting kissed.
I sent some. I sent something in the chat, cast. Be sure you take a peek at that as we continue on. So Talia, you have walked in with your two friends, promising drinks. You two have gone.
I ordered my
we'll
drink.
put a pin in
I've been
this.
sitting on this name for like half an hour.
Okay, there you go. You walk up. We're gonna say you're. You know what? Hold on. Here's what you're gonna do real quick, because I don't know if the comedy's better if you do or don't notice. Give me a perception
perfect!
check.
I can't wait. I'm ready to roll.
Yeah. So you're at 2 successes. Let's see if you notice your friends there. I'm gonna give you +1 because you do know them. So.
All right, +1, and I'm rolling a D100, right?
Yeah, +1 success rating
I
rather.
get a 13.
Ooh.
Someone gave you a +2, but I feel like that's not. And you succeeded. That's fine. I feel like noticing your friends is not the +2 worthy. If it doesn't come up this episode,
Well, don't
we're gonna
worry.
save
We'll
it.
put it in our back pocket for a rainy day.
Exactly. There you go. So you will succeed. So when you are able to walk over, and I'll leave it up to you because I'm going to remind you, these people were following you looking sinister. You have wandered into the bar, attempting probably, I don't know what your end goal was, to distract them or whatever. You're now in the bar, and there are two of your allies. All right, so there
One's
you
a
are.
warden.
Go ahead and have at. Yeah,
All
one's a,
right.
yeah.
So, guys, I know I promised you drinks, and I mean it. I am ready for a blue electric slide. So, let's go. Let's get into a blue electric slide. We're gonna party. And I look back at them, and I just kind of go,
Gotcha. So the big woman's
I think
blue electric slide sounds good. Because now this one has Russian accent because the first one didn't. This is Hungarian. The last one didn't. I did hear that during the break. I went to get a drink and I could
It's a
hear.
regional
I
thing.
heard- Exactly, it's a regional thing.
no big deal. I don't discriminate. Alright, guys. It's on me. We're getting 3 blue electric slides. It's gonna be sick. Let's go. And I take them by the hand. And I'm assuming that they have very meaty, very large hands. And I have tiny baby hands.
Mhm.
So my tiny baby hands take their very large meaty hands. And I go, let's go. And I physically take their large meaty hands with my tiny baby hands and plop their meaty hands on the bar. And I am in between 2 very large people. And I am not a large person. I'm probably, in universe, actually like 5'1". In real life, I'm 5'3". So I'm even shorter than I am in real life.
Gosh.
And
Yeah.
I go,
Poor baby.
excuse me, bartender, please. 3 electric slides for me and my 2 new best friends.
I'm gonna make my exit.
All right, so
That's
yeah,
my
they're
cue.
gonna.
I'm just gonna
They
step out.
start. All right, so what'd you say, Jada? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take that as my cue. I'm gonna slip out.
Question.
Goodbye.
Since she's leaving, could I roll to try and grab her and throw her on the scooter behind me? And like,
And I mean,
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what?
I had
Hold on.
You-
Wait,
right?
I can throw
I was
her.
gonna do some
You know what?
stuff, but no.
nowhere in my notes is it listed when Rhea screeches by on the scooter that she stole to chase people.
And I'm literally
Did
in
I
the front
have
door.
that?
Like, I just opened
We are
the front
That
door.
we
being
are
said-
officially off script, people.
That being said, we're gonna
my
do
God.
it. But we're gonna do it here in a second. Okay?
Okay, I'll wait.
I'm not against this plan.
Okay.
My car.
So I'm kind of
Oh,
like,
actually,
hey guys,
all I
I'm
can
gonna
say
buy you
is,
a Blue Electric
Rhea?
Glide. It's the best drink. It tastes like fruit, and you'll get so drunk you won't even realize it, guys. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna be best friends.
all right, so
And I'm assuming as I
Zaithanya
say
and
that,
Anar, what are you doing at the site?
I think this.
Gotcha.
Right.
Whatever
We
that
will
is.
continue to roleplay.
I'm armed. I know you always are. So,
They're definitely going to kidnap her, aren't they?
yep.
not on my watch.
Should we do something, or do you think she could benefit from a little kidnapping?
No, I think we should actually do something because it's kind of in my job description. At least for the next 3 days. Um,
And for the last
Talira,
4. Ooh.
friend, why don't you come over here?
Yes, come, drink with us. We also enjoy alcohol.
And I'm assuming,
Yes.
Game Master, as I hear that, my body literally gets ripped out of the bar.
No, that wasn't. I think it's Jada that she meant, not you.
Yeah,
No,
it was me.
Jada's getting kidnapped. Yeah. So,
Oh,
with that being
that's
said,
fine.
um,
Sorry,
no,
Jada,
Full
Jada is
disclosure,
leaving
I
the
assume
bar.
you're going to be kidnapped by those giant people, not by
Yeah.
Rhea.
yeah.
If it was
Yeah,
Rhea, we'd let it
That's
happen.
what we're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair.
All right, so they all so the bulky female turns and the man of gravity will he slowly turns. I like the idea that his swivel chair goes a little too far, and then he's gonna kind of
yeah.
swivel back.
Oh my god.
All right, so Tally, you've what do you do?
I don't know what you
They've
guys are
invited you
looking
over
at.
for
The
drinks.
bartender put our drinks down, and I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm ready.
All right.
She doesn't get it.
There you go. They just start drinking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if they get as drunk as she does, they probably won't be kidnapping anyone.
I mean, that's true.
Why don't you use your warden powers? Go spike their drinks.
You do understand that that's not actually. Hang on.
I'm not. Listen, Tally would never.
He's
do
gonna
that.
gesture to the bartender.
The bartender comes over.
The drinks that you serve them,
The big ones, not the little one.
the big ones, not the little one. Dear God, don't kill the little one.
You kill her.
Please, not the little one. She's very small.
Don't kill the little one. The bigger ones put 2 to 3 times the amount of alcohol. I'll compensate you. Trust me, just do it.
So do you flash your badge?
It's right there. And yeah, he will.
Gotcha. So he's gonna. Okay. So, all right. So what I like out of this here is now begins the scene of getting the 2 large individuals drunk while trying not to kill Tally.
Are you kidding me? Tally's
Um,
handling herself. She's having a great time.
Those 2 large people are useless.
All right.
Yes,
So
We know that Tally
we cut
thinks
to
she's
the
okay.
scene of-
They're useless.
We know
cut
that
to the
Tally
scene of
thinks she's
Jada.
okay.
Jada going outside, and as you are about to turn down the street, you will hear the sound, wheels going over brickwork, and then you will see Rhea there. And Rhea, you gonna try to grab Jada?
Yep.
All right, there we
I'm
go.
going to-
Love it.
Wait. Okay. Free action. Warden, there is a crime in progress. Grab on.
What?
My
What is
God.
that? Is that an agility or is that a strength? Please tell me that's an agility.
I was gonna let you pull out your whip, Indiana Jones, and wrap her up and
Yes.
bring
Oh
her
my
with
God.
you.
Yep.
But,
Yep. All right, cool. I like that one so much better. All right, so melee. Whew, that does not go well for me at all.
I don't
Can I
care.
go
That's
in?
awesome.
Can I let
you
this
just
happen out
yeah.
of character? Because this is hilarious. Can I let this happen?
Sure.
Can I just
you're
hop on?
Let yourself be whipped.
Just like, come
Just
on.
like, okay. I accept the
just
bondage.
grab
I
her
consent.
and just
Let's
like
go.
throw her on
Fine.
board.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
So we're going down, and I'm like, okay, so they stole the device, and we gotta get it back.
What device?
The device that we got at the Marathi temple.
You got a device at the Marathi temple?
Sorry, at the temple that the Marathi were trying to get.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
Not by much, but a little bit.
It's probably a Marathi spy. Who cares? Just give me my device
Oh my
back.
God,
You
Marathi
can-
spies. Fuck.
Yeah, keyword.
Lead on?
Totally a Marathi spy.
Are we in? So we're in pursuit.
We
Why are you in
we
pursuit?
are- Because they stole my
Where?
shit.
Who are we pursuing?
And-
There's no one on the street.
All right.
Get her
So as you guys we're gonna say you arrive at the docks because that's where I just that's where all
It's all
spies run
downhill
to
to the docks.
right?
It's downhill.
Yeah, it's all
going
downhill
to
to
the
the
dock.
docks. There you go.
Ugh.
Yeah. So Rhea will point out an individual like that person. So you guys will like skitter around the corner, jump off the. I'm not gonna roll because I feel like this is good enough on its own. You guys kind of jump off as the dolly kind of falls into the bay, and you will chase this individual down into a corner. So this man in a dark hood has the device, and he's trapped in an alleyway. Rhea, what do you do?
Whip.
Gotcha.
Wait.
You pull out your whip?
Yep.
We've got to do this right.
Ram the sugar into his organs.
I'm gonna flash my badge. Like, I don't have a prop,
Mhm.
but come on. Listen, by the order of the wardens, I'm gonna need you to come with me. If you come peacefully, there won't be any problem. Come on.
So he pulls his hood back, and he will look at the two of you, and then he will hand over the device to Jada. He said, "I did as you asked, Inquisitor." And that's where we'll end it.
Oh, motherfucker!
All right, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
checks out.
I've been waiting for that face all night, Jonathan. Yes.
We have revealed that there has been a Marathi spy this whole time, an Inquisitor within the ranks of the Wardens.
It was me!
Guys,
All
The
along.
whole time.
I have
I'm
never been
stuck
So
with
that
two
being said-
Marathi spies. I'm stuck with two Marathi spies. And I'm
Exactly.
Go.
And it's Tally
Listen,
and Rhea that could figure out how to
instead of
actually
fighting
use
my
this thing.
enemies, I mean, legitimately, Tali probably saw these people behind her and was like, "Let's party. It sounds like a party. Let's party."
So all
sure.
that happened. So I will say, so Tali, what that happened is you failed your perception check, so you didn't notice the person following you. So you
Uh-oh.
just thought the two random tough guys behind you were the bad guys. They were not. They were just. So you literally invited two random street toughs to get some drinks, and comedy ensued.
They're gonna get a lot more than they bargained
Randomly
for.
invite strangers to go drink with her,
Exactly.
because that's your vibe.
So that being said, I hope everyone had a good time here watching episode 6 of the Nuadan Chronicles, The Lost Isle of Mist. I want to thank Caroline for jumping in to play our our villain for the season. So we will see her again. I like John, and
Who
I do
also
these for
gave
their
great
faces
romance
sometimes.
advice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Apparently.
I'm here for it. I'm sold.
Yeah, spies got you guys got to trust them. You know, you don't. Not every evil spy is just like, yeah, totally dump her. It's okay. It's okay. So,
And
murder
tie her
Right,
to the
so-
train tracks while
breaking
you're
a
at
girl's heart.
That's what the Marathi do. The Marathi don't believe in love. They were just like, fuck that bitch.
All we believe
it.
in
But it belongs
is
in
the
a
Emperor Queen,
museum.
who you are not. So screw you, I guess.
All right. So that being said, I want to again thank our sponsors: Black Void Games, Evil Hat Productions, Smunchy Games, Mighty Norwal, and Arcana Media, and our Arcana Media. And last but certainly not least, Broken Dice Games for sponsoring this season here on Weave the Tale. I hope everyone had a good time and that you will join us again next week for episode 7, which I have some ideas for. Tali's probably going to get into more trouble.
absolutely.
And we'll see what else happens. So that being said, I hope everyone had a great time, and we will see you next week. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
These are the tales we weave. Tales of magic. Tales of mystery. Tales exploring the beyond. And while we continue to grow, even more adventures await. In the depths of the unknown. Will you join us in the telling?